I'm sorry, I just have to adjust this a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and doing well. Yes, I'm going live a little bit early. Man, I wish you could see my table. Up here. You'll see that in videos. Oh, my new gadgets. I love this thing. Not as much as I love this thing. Now, this is a crystal ball. I've always been wanting a bigger one. This thing is freaking heavy. And I mean heavy. And I've got my little light going on here. Ain't this the cutest thing? Namaste, Radikar. Benishka. I don't know how many of you have seen my latest videos, my hauls. Hence, I got Santa on because it feels like Santa already visited me with all these beautiful things from Medieval Moon. Yes, Medieval Moon is gifted me so much. And I've got this, which is like a little chalkboard, and I used a piece of white chalk and wrote Mystic Jenn on here. Of course, it's outside of the video view for this, but I got a new singing bowl, a bunch of crystals. My pendulum board is over here that she gave me. You can see like the edge of my altar. I got my little props on it, like my goblet. And she gave me a set of runes. This has a moon in it. Yeah, you can see the moon. It's showing up. Ooh, I almost dropped it. My bad. And she gave me a pendulum, so I now have 5 pendulums. And about 200 decks. I might be exaggerating, but it had to be close to. I mean, there were just so... when I was trying to organize between yesterday, and I finished up this morning, actually. I had decks all over my bed, all over here, on my little side bookshelf here. Had them over here. I mean, I was just surrounded by boxes and boxes and boxes of decks. And there are no words to express my gratitude. Hello, Lucy Lou. I think my biggest dilemma today was trying to pick out what decks I wanted to use. If I had my choice, I'd use them all. But obviously, with so many, don't have the room to use them all. So I picked out 4 oracles, and I picked out a tarot deck. This deck, let me tell you, the artwork is just freaking gorgeous. The artwork is gorgeous. And I handled a few of the new tarot decks, and this is the one that called to me. Now, don't anybody ask me the names because all the boxes are in room next door. moved them out of this space because I didn't have the room for the boxes. No, this is not real whipped cream. It's one of them toppers to keep stuff out of your coffee. Actually went with this mug. My mom gave me this mug. She gave me a bunch of video equipment too, including, I couldn't believe this, a 400 gigabyte memory card. I'm like, whoa. So I'm going to try that out in my camera. Thank you, Radicar. Yeah, I am going to, I said I was going to look at different angles for recording. Then I put all this, I can move all this stuff back to put my tripod over here to aim down because I really want to get the aesthetics of my desk because I am loving it. Truly loving it. It's minimalist, but I'm loving it. Okay. So, before I begin, I don't have any prepaid readings, no prepaid donations as of yet. I'm kind of hoping, not just for me to help get me through the week with my groceries, but so I could play with my tarot. But, Radicar, maybe you could tell me, I don't know how much you know about crystals. Hello, Ellen. I don't know how much you know about crystals, but I'm trying to figure out what this is. Green tambourine or something? I don't know. Do you have any clue? All that I know is that Medieval Moon said this stone cost a pretty penny. I'm not sure what it is. Tourmaline. Okay. Okay. Thank you, hon. Jade. Okay. And a couple of these decks were actually Etsy decks. So, can't even buy a couple of these decks on Amazon. Ain't happening. Self-published decks. And those are kind of like the best kind because you're supporting individual artists, not just big name publishing houses. And this is the Singing Bowl. I tried to demonstrate that in that god-awful audio video. But what happened with that video when I was displaying my decks and stuff is my phone, I had it on a really high res setting. And I did that for a reason. Because I wanted all the details of all the items to really shine. Be able to be very crystal clear. Well, I go to do part 2 after I finished part 1. Part 1 was all done on my Canon. I go to do part 2 and it's flashing. And I get a message, cannot record. Camera too hot. I'm like, and my iPad was not going to be feasible because it has a clear camera. However, it doesn't have a super wide angle, if you know what I mean. Okay, Ellen just gave a donation. Thank you, Ellen. and I needed a wider angle. So I set my camera up, my phone up way out there. I had my Bluetooth earpiece in, but apparently the Bluetooth was cutting in and out. And I'm like, and I paid $50 for that Bluetooth piece. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. So I didn't even think about it. It's possible that Bluetooth piece, because I've recorded with it before and the audio came out very well. It is possible maybe that Bluetooth piece needs charged. Didn't even think of that. But anyhow, before I dig in, I'm going to make this a ritual because I always like playing a singing bowl. But my other one over here, this is one that I got off of Amazon a long time ago, and it's smaller. It's smaller than this one, but it also had a wooden mallet, and you always heard the scratching in it, and that's why I didn't play it too often. This one has a nice soft mallet. No scratching, just pure sound. And another one of these things from Medieval Moon. So, what I want everybody to do, I've already went through with my sage. I saged all the decks to cleanse the energy. And I saged my whole entire space before I came on camera. So, okay, Ellen, wonderful. Okay, so I want everybody to close their eyes. Set your intent. When I pull oracle cards, ask your guides that the right message comes out for what you need to hear. Okay? And breathe real deep and slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Unless you're congested, then breathe however. But very deep, slow breaths, and close your eyes. Okay, that's it. Okay. Oh, I'm buzzing. Are you guys able to feel that energy on your end? I'm feeling it here, believe me. Okay, Ellen. I am feeling the oracle that I'm feeling for you is actually Fairies Oracle. So I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to get your tarot messages. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibration. I'm like really buzzed in my crown chakra. My crown chakra is buzzing. Okay, please give me the messages for Ellen for her highest good, please. Messages for Ellen for her highest good. Okay, you got the grandmothers. Okay, so I don't know if your grandmothers are still here on Earth. But I got a feeling there's one that is not. Okay? And, but the message of this card is remembering your roots and putting that into perspective. Trust the weavings of your ancestors here. I think you're receiving guidance from the other side. I feel a portal. There might even be two women, like maybe a great-grandmother and her daughter, potentially. Okay, she's coming through and she's saying, remember, when success, Freudian slip, when success is bestowed upon you, always remember where you started from, where you've come from. I don't know why they are saying that. But that's what is coming through from, I feel, a grandmother figure on the other side. Okay, let's get your tarot. For those that are new, welcome to the Mystic Tribe. I try to do these lives twice a week. Sometimes I only get one in. Wednesday nights are almost always a given. The weekend is always fly by the seat of my pants. Okay. Okay, Lucy, add Lucy to the donations, please. And the way that I run this is Oracle draw, no questions asked, just a message from Spirit, what you need to know for your highest good. Donations do get to ask a question, and they get a little bit of a deeper read. Everything, all the information that you need is in the pinned comment, including links to where I prefer donations. I do prefer either through my website or directly through PayPal. The reason being is that YouTube robs me on my super chats. They get a huge chunk of it. So that is why. Okay. Ellen. See what's going on here, hon. You've got the Four of Wands. There's your roots right there. That is that stability, the cornerstone, the foundations. Nine of Swords. Is there somebody in your family that you are worried about? Because that's coming across very strong. Very worried about somebody within the family unit. And I feel whoever that grandmother is or great-grandmother is, whoever, I feel two women in your family lineage around you. They are there for protection. They are there for guard. Five of Swords. Or Five of Pentacles. So, there could be, okay, star. There's the Star of Hope. Certain pathway. Part of this has to do with your own foundation. Struggling financially. And you seem to be very worried about that. I'm getting one of my Rider-Waite decks for clarification. I've been wanting this deck. This is a vintage Rider-Waite that I have not been able to find anywhere, but Medieval Moon had it. I see Baba Jolie use this deck a lot, and I've been wanting it. And I don't know why. these are coming up like this because I don't do reversals. So if you see me switch a card around, unless Spirit screams at me and tells me, keep it upright. Before I do the clarifications, this is going to drive me nuts because there's way too many cards that are in the reverse, and I don't know why. I thought I went through them and turned them right side up. I don't need reversals. I don't like them because the essence of each card is there, upright or reversed. And I can see a clearer picture of what's going on if everything's in the upright. Occasionally, Spirit will say, no, 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 leave it reversed. Then I will listen. This is just insane. I know I turned all these. I could have sworn I went through and turned all these. Maybe I didn't. I did every other deck, I think. Okay. Let me just make sure. I apologize, folks. I thought this deck was rock and rolling, ready to go. I like to start out with uprights anyhow. It kind of resets the deck. I did sage it. But to clear the energies, but the added step is making sure everything is upright. Okay, that only took a couple minutes. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this Four of Wands. Big deck. That happens. Where everything just kind of flies. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Show me that Four of Wands. Ten of Swords. To me, that is coming about as pain in the heart space, pain in the foundations. Is coming forth as potentially ending that. You went through some really hard times. I see that. Anything? Tell me about this. Show me the Nine of. Show me this Nine of Swords, please. Show me this Nine of Swords. Show me this Nine of Swords. Judgment. Okay. Are you dealing with career things, Ellen? The only reason why I ask is it seems like there's a lack of finances and you're very worried about it, maybe worried about your bills, and you are worried about if you're making the right decision to move on to a different company, different employment. Sun, this is your yes card. Five of Swords. Okay. The change may be scary. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor, in your direction. Okay. So there is I feel there's a big change coming here. And it's coming very soon. We are in Scorpio season. It could be happening now. Or it could be in Aquarius season. Because the World card is, or the Wheel of Fortune even, that is like fixed energy. But the sun is saying everything's going to turn out okay. And I think your grandmothers are trying to say that as well. Yeah, you want a new job. Okay. There's something forthcoming. Either here now during Scorpio season or Aquarius season. One of those two. But you're going to be able to move out of the space that you are in, that which causes you strain, causes you stress, maybe even pain. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is very controlling, very overbearing in the workplace. But you just going to have to grit your teeth a little bit. Something is coming, hun. Okay, then we had Lucy. Yes, happy birthday to all of my Scorpio fans. To my Scorpio collective. Yep, I kind of need your question, Lucy Lou. Oh, there it is. Future spouse. That's a little bit hard to determine because there's too many variables. Free will being the biggest one. Okay. But I could look at love in general for you. Somebody in power, I'm not so sure I'm feeling that, to be honest, in spirit anyhow. I'm going to get some oracles for you first before I get into the tarot. May I have a message for Lucy's highest good concerning her love life, please? Sorry, incense getting to me a little bit. You're welcome, Ellen. First of all, you got to put out love. You have to put yourself out there. But this card says, stay strong, be a guiding light. And then it says, grounding yourself and be love. So I think what they're saying is a little bit of grounding would be good for you. As far as finding love, 4 is an energy of stagnation and also an energy of stability. If you are feeling stuck, I think maybe you have your head, I say this with love, maybe your head in the clouds, per se. Note to self, move the incense next time. But more like being more realistic. Okay? Let's see what this is. Another new oracle. I forget what it's called because the boxes are in the other room. Thank you, Medieval Moon. I think, yep, every deck out here on my table are new ones from Medieval Moon. Okay. Okay, may I have a card for Lucy Lou, please? May I have a card for Lucy? Okay, you got a few of them that popped out here. You've got letting go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Ground yourself, let things go. And as you do that, you will see clarity, taking time to think about your situation and gain clarity. Clarity will come to you when you let go of an old situation. And then I'm combining these two because I've got soul and I got connection. There is a soul connection that is going to be coming in for you. Okay? Nice message there. Okay. So let's get into the tarot here. Okay, show me, please, for Lucy Lou for her highest good in regards to her love life. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, you've got the Hierophant with the Three of Chalices. You're connecting, it looks like you're connecting to somebody. You're connecting to somebody or reconnecting. I'm not sure which. The Fool. Okay, it's a new person. So you're connecting to somebody that's taking you in a brand new direction here. Okay. Kind of being like the Fool. Carefree. Enjoying the moment. And taking that leap of faith. Hierophant is about having faith. Full leap of faith. You got two majors already flanking the Three of Chalices. And the Fool is also a very spiritual card here. Okay. And so it goes along the lines of that soul journey. Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely something changing. And I don't always associate the Wheel of Fortune with fate, except for in this case. It depends on the energy. In this case, I feel like the fates are at work. Okay? A fated connection here that is a soul connection. But they still want me to stress that you need to let go of something in the past to welcome this new connection in. Okay? And this is new. I'm feeling very much new. Okay, what else, please? What else here, please? I'm going to have to pick here pretty soon. Okay. King of Chalices. Wide open heart space. With the Magician. I feel you are manifesting this person. This person may have been manifesting you. It might have been going both ways, honey. This is looking gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. Okay. So it is looking like Eight of Swords. Overthinking it. Overthinking things. Yeah, overthinking things. And this is entrapment. Self-imposed entrapment, to be specific. So, entrapping yourself in things of the past. And there is a soul bond out there that is waiting to come in. It is a fated soul connection, but you need to let somebody or something go. If it's not somebody, then it's something, emotions or something like that, that you need to release. Okay, I'm going to get some other messages here. Tell me more about what Lucy needs to release, please. Tell me, what does Lucy need to release? Okay, we got the Ace of Cups. That might sound strange of something to release, but this is associated with the past. A past love. There is something there. Or emotional, Two of Swords. So if there was something connected to your past that you did not want to face, okay? You kind of put things off, not wanting to look at it. Even though you might be saying, oh, there's nothing in my past. There's nothing in my past. There's something there. Cards would not be bringing it up all the time. Okay? Something, and I'm feeling a lot like maybe not a specific person, but an experience. Okay? An experience that might hold you back in your love life. Anything else here? Four of Swords. Something that you thought your mind told you that you put it to rest, but your heart space still aches, but you block out that heart space. Death, it's time to kill it. Well, that's what you need to heal, honey. You need to kill that energy altogether. When you kill that energy, then your heart space transforms, and it shows the universe that you are open and you are ready to connect to somebody that has a soul, that you have a soul bond with. This is somebody new, okay? But it's like things are put on hold because I think the universe is waiting on you. They have a fated connection coming up, but you need to kill that anger and frustration with your ex and with yourself, so that you can open up and be ready to receive the love of your life, honey. I feel whoever's coming in is going to be the love of your life. Okay? Okay, that concludes. Okay, that's the end of the donation list so far. Okay. I just want to kind of clear these decks. Okay, Vanishka. Actually being called to this deck over here. I guess there was a reason why I got a few decks out. Okay, dear Spirit, please give the messages, bring forth the messages for Vanishka's highest good. This is another deck that was purchased off of Etsy, that Medieval Moon got off of Etsy. Self-published deck. I am so proud to be the new owner of this deck. Okay, give me a message, please, for Vanishka's highest good. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to have a little chat. Okay, you got the message about divine timing. Something that you want, Venishka, you want it yesterday. But for whatever reason, I feel like it is a process, a due process, that it's about divine timing. I think that you're watching somebody in particular, whether this is a friend, a co-worker, family member, love interest. Hey, Laura. But whatever you're doing, you need to stop. There's also an underlying message here for you, Venishka, that stalking somebody only hurts you. Go drive them away. You need to divert your attention elsewhere. Okay? Hi, Laura. Yes, I'm using all new decks I haven't used before. I don't know if you saw my videos, Laura, about my hauls. My haul. Haul. That medieval moon. She's taken a step back from the tarot scene, esoteric scene altogether. I got a crystal ball, lights, singing bowl, crystals. I mean, so much stuff here. Pendulum board, altar table. Probably 200 decks. And I probably about 75 of those 200 are duplicates that I already have. I've got them in the other room along with the boxes because I don't have room for all these boxes either. And but anyhow, I'm going to be starting to have some giveaways on this channel. Some of the card decks I'm going to be gifting. Ah, okay, Laura. Okay, while we wait on Laura, who is next on the free list? You're welcome, Venishka. Oh, yeah, I already had Christmas. Yes, Spirit will tell you what you need to hear. When Laura comes back, I got to show her my crystal ball. Okay, Biker Babe. Let's see how brutal Spirit wants to be. This deck is this deck just kind of is in your face. I realized it. Let's see here. I realized this. You know, there's certain decks out there that should be called the bitch. This is one of them. This is one of them. Brutally honest, and it's just kind of the vibe I'm picking up on. I've got a couple other decks here. As I'm called to them, I will grab them. But it's like, oh, interesting. I got 2 cards that flew out. Biker Babe. Let's see. You may not get the reaction you want if you decide to tell them. My only problem are the fonts on these sometimes. To tell them they are your divine. Oh, if you try telling somebody that you are their divine counterpart, you may not get the reaction that you are looking for. And you also got divine timing is in charge, not you. So, Biker Babe, what Spirit's telling you is you can't force the issue. If there's somebody you're interested in, my God, just saying you can't make the heart feel something that it won't. That song is playing in my head. I can't make your heart feel something that it won't. Okay? They may not be your divine counterpart. There might be somebody else out there, and it's about divine timing when the universe decides that you are ready to receive your divine counterpart. Okay? Oh, what is my son? He's been messaging. Okay, Madeline. Actually, questions are based upon donations. I just do a general message or what you need to hear from Spirit for your highest good for free. Okay, I just received a donation from Laura. She's up next. Okay, here is what my son texted me. A joke. Okay. A man goes for a testicle checkup. The Thai nurse cups the man's balls and says, "Don't worry, it's common to get an erection during this procedure." The man replies, "But I don't have an erection." The Thai nurse says, "No, but I do." My son and his jokes. My son and his freaking jokes. Okay, Laura, are you back? There you go. Okay, Laura, before I get into your reading, first of all, post your question and look at the crystal ball. You remember this one that I've used for so many years, this small one. Well, Medieval Moon gifted me her crystal ball, and this thing is heavy. I mean, comparison, when I was actually able to see things in this small little thing. I can imagine the images that I already see in this. It's like going from a little like 19-inch TV to a big huge flat screen on a wall. That's the difference. Looking at a small little screen, countertop screen, to a big screen on a wall. I mean, just the images are just insane. Okay. So, Laura, dear, what's your question for today? Yeah, I mean, Laura's always a joy in the channel. Her spirit, her energy. Message for love. And the love doctor, is in the house. And I got several decks dealing with love. Let's start with some oracles. Laura is getting the works. Her donation level is for the works. So, everybody, I will get to you. Sit back with your cup of coffee and enjoy the show. Okay. Okay, dear spirit. Show me messages for Laura's highest good. These are the backs of these cards. One of these lives, I'm going to do nothing but love messages. Like using my love decks. That'd be a good idea for Wednesday, maybe. Or I could do it on Facebook. Maybe on Facebook later on, if I'm bored, I'll log on and go live on Facebook and pull from this deck. Let's see. Learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Okay, there's a learning lesson in love. Okay. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Nope, they said nope. They said switch to this deck. Okay. Messages for Laura for her highest good, please. Messages for Laura for her highest good in regards to her love life. Okay. I'm liking this deck. This deck is brutally honest. Okay, whatever. Okay, it says wherever you go, you take yourself. So make sure you bring your most healed version. So this is about going out, putting yourself out there with confidence, your most healed version of yourself. No baggage from the past. You know what I'm talking about? And you know the truth. And that's all that matters. Okay. I feel somebody's energy coming in here. I don't know if you're still talking to that person. Okay. But it's almost like saying you know the truth about them. Time to put yourself forward without them into the dating pool and presenting your most confident, your most healed self. Learn, if anything, one thing that Spirit doesn't want you to forget in regards to that person are the lessons that you learned. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you're not talking to him. But don't let that experience hold you back either. Spirit wants you to take those lessons forward. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. Look at this deck, Laura. Different. I'm kind of feeling Celtic Cross for you, hon. Only because, I don't know, there's just some, I think that I'm going to find something there in the Celtic Cross. No sense doing his or hers because there's nobody around you right now. Oh, thank you, my Santa. That's because it was Christmas at my house yesterday. Felt like it. Okay, show me the energy for Laura, please. What's going on with Laura in her love life? Medieval moon. I've been showing off this crystal ball, Medieval Moon, and everything else. I haven't put up that other string of lights because I need to get batteries. But I think I'm going to do that later. I got my little moonlight over here. Got the altar thing over here. Things going on. The pendulums over here with all my pendulums. I just finished up all the organizing of the cards this morning. Yeah. Now I don't remember the names of half of these because the boxes are in the other room. I don't have room to store them around me in my little confined space. Okay. Messages for Laura, please, concerning her love life. Yeah, I was telling everybody I got a Christmas sweater on because it felt like Christmas here yesterday. I got all the decks in here. All my duplicates are over on the other side, too. Okay. Got Magician. Crossed by the World. Well, that's you definitely closing a cycle. Willing it. Beneath you, 8 of Pentacles. Above you, the Fool. Okay. I like that energy. So far, so good. Knight of Wands behind you. In front of you. Oh, this is gorgeous. 9 of Chalices. Ooh, I like. You're the Tower. You're bringing on the Tower. You're bringing on radical change. I don't know what you changed up, honey, Laura. Not sure. Environment, 8 of Wands. You're communicating. Communicating. Something happening. 3 of Wands. Expectations. I say that you... are you talking to somebody, Laura? Laura, are you talking to somebody? Because you have certain expectations here, and they're very positive. Moon energy. I'm not too alarmed about that as the outcome. But I'm going to get the underlining cards. 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Combine them equals the 8. Okay. I get the sense that there was somebody that you had been talking to. That there was some kind of break in the communication. That, yeah, I know it's just friends because there's the 3 of Pentacles there. That's my friendship card. Okay. You got the 3 of Cups, 3 of friendship, free. 3 of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles. So yes, that does say friendship status. Okay. That does say that there's some kind of emotionality there, though. There seems to be something there. So let's take a look at this. Right in the center of this, of the heart of the matter, the Magician in the World. And considering that the Tower's here, you made a radical change to close the cycle. Good for you. I know what cycle that is. I'm glad to hear that you finally closed that door. Yeah, I totally get that. But you finally took action to close that cycle. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And it kind of feels good. It feels good to you. Meanwhile, underneath the surface, we got the Eight of Pentacles. That could be work-related, could be finances. I think that you are preoccupying your mind with work. I do want to pull a couple cards on that one. See what this Eight of Pentacles is about, but it's under the surface. It's like you digging yourself into work. You haven't really been focusing on your love life too much. Okay. We all love you, Medieval Moon, but I'm just not watching the chat as much. Okay. What is this Eight of Pentacles, please? What is this Eight of Pentacles? Underlining? Under the surface? Foundation? What is this Eight of Pentacles in the foundation? Page of Cups. Yeah. The way that you have been looking at things, your interest level, your heart space is open, but just to a small amount, to a small degree. I don't know if there's somebody that you work with that you might be interested in, or you might have caught somebody's eye. There may be a little bit of flirtation there. Let me know as you see fit. Daydreaming. Somebody may either you're daydreaming about them or they're daydreaming about you. One or the other. But there seems to be a little bit of flirtatious energy here. Okay. And it might have to do with somebody that you work with or workspace energy. But this can also be indicating if you working on your heart space and you've been working on your emotional self. Okay? Energy that is passing is the Nine of Wands. That is that pompous, non-committal asshole that you finally let go of in the past. And you say, okay, I ain't going there. All that he has done is broken promises and left you hanging, non-committal. Okay? The Knight of Wands energy also is representation of you getting on the go and skedaddling. Okay? Your energy is telling me that you are ready for the future and you are trailblazing ahead. Okay? Burning bridges as you go. Okay, what else about this Knight of Wands, please? What else about this Knight of Wands? Ten of Pentacles. Again, security. False. Yes, somebody did not meet your expectations. There was no sense of security with that person. There was... Okay. The Ten of Pentacles can also mean community. Knight of Wands, putting himself out there, non-committal, connecting to multiple people. That was his energy. Okay, I do not want to stay in the past there. They're just, I don't know why they're bringing that out, with the exception of acknowledging that you're finally in a place of leaving that behind. Okay? Now, energy that is above you, that is surrounding you, things that you're thinking about, or the potential, is the Fool. Okay? Now, we all know that the Fool represents that leap of faith. That innocence is starting from a blank slate, blank page, writing a new chapter in your book of life. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. This is a very, very positive reading because your energy is on point. It's saying, I'm ready. Show me the Fool. Show me that Fool energy. What is this? What is the Fool energy? Queen of Cups. I like that. The Fool is telling me that your heart space is open. It is telling me that you are ready to give. So all this is coming to about from where you were to where you are now, that you are ready to embrace and you're ready to start again. I remember telling you, and by the way, Three of Pentacles underlining is going to start out as a friendship. FYI. I see the progression. I see the work that you have done. I've done enough readings for you, both here in the lives and privately, private readings, that I know where you were, and I see where you're at. And I think Spirit wants to pat you on the back and to encourage you to keep on keeping on. Keep on going. Keep on moving forward, not looking back, closing that door. Congratulations, Spirit says. It's something to be proud of. Okay? And so, Spirit is, they're definitely saying that you are ready. Okay? Now, we get to the meat of other stuff here. What's coming up is the Nine of Chalices in the near future. Okay? The Nine of Chalices is that wish fulfillment. Having everything that you want. Being very content on an emotional level. You know, you have your checklist. I could picture, like, believe it or not, I'm in my crystal ball, my new crystal ball here. I see a clipboard with a checklist. Okay? And I see you with a pen and some young men, almost like in a single file, right there. And you're like at a door, at a podium type thing. This is what they're showing me into my ball. And that you have your clipboard and you're talking to each one. You're checking off. We missed one. Nope, you're not meeting that one. Sorry. Okay. Thank you, sir. May I have the next one, please? The next applicant. And you're checking. Find one of these times, one of these applicants for the position to be the love of your life. You're going to go down, check. Holy fuck. Every single one of my requirements, I was able to check off with this person. Okay, so there is your Nine of Cups. All your expectations met. Everything that you've been wanting being met. Okay? Now, your energy, how you are viewing things, your strengths is the Tower. You're very strong and very good at bringing down the Tower. You bounce back. The Tower doesn't scare you, in other words. In fact, you kind of embrace it. Medieval Men, just try the regular PayPal link. I don't know why it's not going through on the website. Try the regular PayPal link. But this is, you're not afraid of that fucking Tower. In fact, Laura, you're saying, bring it on, honey. Bring it on. Because to you, the Tower is representing a radical change. Out with the old. And in with the new. Yes, Lucy Lou, you could do another donation. So you're like, okay, yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm shedding that skin. Okay. Moving forward. Environment. 8 of Wands. I'm telling you, honey, in the next 4 to 5 weeks, there is a radical change that is happening in the foundations of a friendship. You may not see it now, but you will. This is somebody you already know that you are friends with. I'm not surprised if you see orbs flying around me. Not surprised in the least bit. They're always around me. Especially when I get on, when I'm hot to trot here. Okay? But you're connecting to somebody very, very fast. Okay? In fact, in some ways, whether you want to admit it or not, you're kind of expecting it. You're saying we're just friends. We're just friends. 3 of Pentacles. We're just friends. 3 of Pentacles. We're just friends. Are you? Love you too, Laura. Are you just friends? I beg to differ. There's an underlying energy here, honey. There's a radical change. I mean, you have to be new to tarot not to recognize 8 of Wands, the Tower. Fucking radical change that happens fast. It is like one day, da-da-da-da-da, next thing, kaboom! Your life has changed. That's what this is. Okay? So, you're, in a way, you're kind of waiting, and you may be dipping your toe in the water a little bit. Hence, when I saw the Page of Cups, the little bit of flirtiness. But there's emotionality there, under the surface. 3 of Wands, and the Spirit is saying expect it. But the fear side is, and I'm taking this card here because this is what they told me to pick up. You're fearing disappointment, being ghosted or left out in the cold. So you're afraid to put yourself forward. Okay? I can't argue with that. So I feel you are doing the waiting game, waiting on this person. I'm not saying whether you're right or wrong. Okay. Lucy Lou. Just donated again. Hold on. Yep. Lucy Lou gave another donation. So, I am going to pull a card on that 3 of Wands. A Medieval Moon, I'm loving this version. That vintage deck. Rider-Waite deck. I love this. I've seen Baba Jolie use this. Ever since I saw her use it, I have hunted for this high-low, and every time I go to see if it's available, it's not. Thank you. I love this deck. I've been wanting this forever. Okay. 3 of Wands energy, please. Show me that 3 of Wands. Show me that 3 of Wands. I love it. Oh my God. Page of Cups again. There's that flirtatious spirit. There's that flirtatious spirit. You're connecting, honey. Love is in the air. Oh, that was the Love Boat. The Love Boat theme is playing in my head. Okay. Okay. Give me a second here. Add Natalie to the donation list, please. Okay, let's get this reading finished up for you, hon. So, you are ending with the moon. You know what this tells me? This is telling me that you are hiding your feelings. You're hiding your feelings out of fear of being abandoned. So you choose to just say, we're just a friend. We're just friends. I'm telling you, that person you said, we're just friends, has potential. Let me get a couple cards on this outcome. Knight of Wands. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands as a lot of passion. What else? Taking action, passionate. Oh, there's a fire brewing. Oh, there's a firestorm here. There's a fire brewing. And so my cards decide to grow wings and fly. But if you're new to my channel, yes, my cards tend to fly. If you've been around for a while, that's nothing unusual. How many fell, though? Okay, only 2 fell on the floor. Very fitting. Oh, this is from another deck. Interesting. Apparently a card fell from another deck that I missed, that I didn't see. But 7 of Cups with the Page of Swords. I'm telling you, honey, this person has their eye on you and has had their eye on you and been watching. And, you know, I said about fantasizing. You got that right. This person fantasizes about you. I just wish he would get to have the balls to speak up. I know what deck that goes to. We'll just leave that there for right now. I wish he had the 8 of Wands under the deck again, emphasizing things are going to happen very quickly. Okay? Wow, what a reading, Laura. What a reading. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of energy surging around this room right now, Medieval Moon. You're welcome, Laura. Also, Laura, remember, tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. Okay, I know I've got some other donations here. Okay, what do you say we try out another tarot deck? I'm just feeling to do that. And I got my eye on one right there that we are going to bring out here. Okay, put you away. This one is the Golden Tarot. I do know the name of this one because I've had my eye on this deck for a while. Okay, we're on to, I think, okay. Lucy gave another donation, so we're back to Lucy. What's your question, dear? See you, Laura. That'll probably be Wednesday night. You might be sawing logs because I can't get on Wednesday nights until about 7 o'clock. How can you move on from the past for good? Okay. Let me think about which deck I want. Is this the deck I want? Or is this one? I'm feeling you're going to have to bear with me here for a minute. One of my affirmations. Nope, that's not the deck either. I'm looking for a specific deck. I'll know it when I see it. I will know it when I see it. Hold on. It might be over here. Nope, that's not it either. Ah! There it is. There it is. Got it. Messages of closure. That's the deck that they want. I knew it was somewhere. Man, I'm starting to get a hot flash here in this sweater. Whoo-wee. Okay. Okay, Natalie, you'll be next. Thanks, Medieval Moon. Okay. Lucy. Okay. Okay, first of all, now, sometimes these messages I take with a grain of salt. And I kind of see what they're really trying to say. Do you still feel my presence? What they're saying is you still think about him and you still have feelings there. Okay? Okay. It's talking about taking care of yourself. Okay, let me see. And stop feeling bad for what happened. Whatever it was. Happiness is not a betrayal. So, for whatever god-awful reason, you still feel connected to this person. And you almost feel like like it's a betrayal of some sort if you are happy, if you move on, if you find somebody else. Okay. I'm going to get another oracle here. See, for you, they're calling for me to use oracle cards. I don't know why. Probably because the oracle cards are more about advice giving than predictions like the tarot. Okay. The longing is meant to be temporary. You may still be experiencing that. And what is your world mirroring back to you? Ah! That's it. The right person will fight for you. Okay. Okay. Real talk here. You have to understand the mindset of the person that you were dealing with in the past. Because it's still kind of affecting you now. And you kind of put out the energy of, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. How can I open up to love when my energy is still attached to this dickwad? Okay? And they're saying here, I'm looking into the crystal ball, just give me a second. Letting go of the past starts with letting go of the betrayal. If that makes sense. Letting go of the past starts with letting go of the betrayal. Improve your self-image in your own eyes. For what you mirror, for what you put out there is mirroring right back to you. In other words, the lack of confidence, the lack of self-worth mirrors right back at you. And the love in which you deserve is at bay as a result. If that makes sense to you. So to sum this up, it's more about you changing your attitude about yourself. You stop telling yourself that you are not worthy. Start focusing on and picturing what you want, what you truly deserve. Letting go of the ego. Let go of my ego. Let go of the ego. Remember that ad, let go of the ego? That, I heard it and I saw the ego commercial in the crystal ball. Okay? And that's why I said, let go of that ego instead of let go of my ego. Okay, Natalie. You wanted to know about when you were going to find love? Or when you were going to meet somebody new? Okay. Now, explanation number 1. Tarot does not dictate action, you do. We have free will. It's more important to see what might be blocking you from meeting somebody new. Now, thanks to Medieval Moon, I happen to have a deck of cards here with timing. I will be using that. Okay. But first, they want me to go straight to Rider-Waite. So that we will do. Instead of the Golden Tarot. Okay. Right, the vintage Rider-Waite wants to exercise its spiritual muscle. Okay. And I think Natalie is the last donation reading. I am going to pull some cards, more than one, for Medieval Moon as a gratitude for giving me all this stuff and all these decks also. I want to move Medieval Moon up the list after Natalie, because these decks wouldn't, I'm so pumped, and it's because of Medieval Moon. So I am moving her up the list to be after Natalie. Okay, Natalie, let's take a look here. What is blocking Natalie, please? What is it that is blocking Natalie? Or what does she need to know about meeting somebody new? Okay. No shit, Sherlock. 9 of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. Okay. First of all, some information about this Wounded Warrior. Okay? Let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Okay? The wounded warrior is somebody that when they fall, they have the resilience, they have the stamina to get right back up and try again. What's the problem with it though? He's tired, worn out, tired of fighting, tired of trying to move forward, just spinning his wheels. Okay? And they have a saying. He has the energy of keep on trying by doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Hence, he gets wounded more and more and more, which also exhausts his energy. So, message number 1 is you got to change your approach, change how you do things, change your own energy from within. Okay? Because what you have been doing is not working. Okay? Or hasn't worked. Maybe you attract the same type of men. I do not know. You would know that, but that's what they're giving me. Okay? Okay, what's the next card, please, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Why do you keep on doing this? Because it's comfortable. I don't know what your zodiac sign is. I don't know if you're an earth sign. Maybe you are. Taurus, maybe. Maybe Scorpio. If you may be a water sign, I'm not sure. Could be Aquarius or Leo. I'm feeling like a fixed sign. Okay? I feel like a fixed sign. So, because you get into your comfort zone, you keep repeating and repeating the same cycle over and over, and it's got your energy wore down. Okay? So, the requirement in order to meet somebody new is you got to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? Virgo, earth sign. Okay, I knew it. I kind of figured you were an earth sign. And Virgos, low talk about not wanting change, honey. Oh no. This may hurt. This may be painful, but I'm comfortable. This Virgo ain't changing. That's Virgo energy. Okay. So let's get your third. Stability. That's your block right there, honey. Blocking you from your Ace of Pentacles. A new start in the real world. Something tangible. You're not obtaining that because you've been afraid to step out of your comfort zone. As difficult as it is, yes, he may have been toxic, but it's an energy of, it's something you got used to, okay? You got used to that toxicity, and you were willing to deal with it instead of creating change. Now, that is still affecting you now because you kind of default back to that, kind of default into that, I don't want change. You want that relationship status here. But to get to that Four of Wands, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. And you asked about timing. If you listen to that message and you step outside of your comfort zone, we're going to do, because there aren't very many cards here, I'm spreading the cards out and I am going to use a pendulum. Especially when it comes to these type of cards, when it comes to timing. just kind of makes, I like to use a pendulum. My pendulum board's over here and has all my pendulums on it right now. Now, which one do I want to use? Okay, this one's calling me. Okay. So I'm going to let the pendulum pick the card. I just kind of hover over each one, and then when it gives me the yes signal, oh, we got our card. We've got our card. Thank you, pendulum. Thank you, spirit. Okay. You're not going to like this one. And I think this is coming up only because of that fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. And the first words are within, which means it could be tomorrow or 3 years from now. As I said, timing's not written in stone. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. You can make necessary changes and change this pathway. But you're on track about actually meeting somebody substantial within 3 years. That can change. That's a far way out. We have free will. Circumstances change. But within is the key word. It could be tomorrow, 3 weeks from now, 6 months from now, next year, or 3 years, you know. But it's saying within 3 years. Okay. I need a drink of coffee. Okay, now, yeah, you really need... Okay. Then this all makes total sense that you're only 6 months into this. Yeah, Radikar knows that look and that pose. When it's something like, it's that, oh, fuck me pose. That's what that is. You're welcome, Natalie. Okay, Medieval Moon. I just feel to keep it simple for you. But I'm assuming everything's well down there where you're at, back home with mom. And Medieval Moon. What I want you to do also as a favor, I even hate to ask you for a favor after all this that you've done for me. If you happen to come across the link with that Klimt Tarot, send me the link. Because that Clint Tarot, I've had my eye on that for a month or so. And I have not been in a position to buy it, but I've been looking. I could not find it on Amazon. I looked. I'm thinking end of the month, Black Friday sales, maybe I could find it. Okay, let's get some messages for Medieval Moon here. Interesting, Medieval Moon. You've done this very well. Exposing your heart. 11 is that master number, number of justice. Exposing your heart to restore that balance. Yes, I do like Clint. I love his artwork. That's why I own half the decks that I own, because of the artwork. Okay, be in service of love. Ah, okay. I'm getting a lot of energy of self-love here. Okay, and I'm switching. Yes. Sublime, yep. I see you. Take the words off of this altogether. Kind of like embracing the moon, your moon energy. I'm just looking at the image. I'm not even paying attention to the words. Kind of you've exposed yourself emotionally. And kind of like, and I was being drawn to the wings in this card too, that represent to me something like, number one, angelic protection, but more so like the wings of a butterfly, that metamorphosis, that transformation. Okay. And this happened after exposing your heart. Yeah. You're being called into service. Be your own guiding light. I don't know what that means for you. I certainly hope, I mean, I love the decks. I certainly hope you didn't just give them all up prematurely. But it's like, maybe it's not tarot that you're supposed to be called to. Maybe it's some kind of other spiritual journey. Some kind of like, maybe healing, the arts of healing. I'm almost seeing like the arts of healing. It's like you've been there, you've done that, you understand, you can give your expertise to other people, talk them through it, talk about your experience. I'm on to something here. On to something here. Exposing your heart. That's exposing yourself to other people, your experience. Being a light of somebody. Being called into service of some. Maybe it's counseling. Maybe you were meant to be called into some sort of coaching, some sort of counseling, some sort of healing art on an emotional level. And you are unlimited in this aspect. So maybe, no, they're telling me strike maybe. Because I'm actually seeing it in that crystal ball. With crystals, with oils, with almost chakra work. Chakra work. Working with chakras and understanding people's emotions. And it says what you can create is unlimited. Honey, no wonder you experienced what you experienced. Remember what you said to me yesterday about the tarot, about tarot cards? Maybe they weren't meant for you. Everybody is called to a certain path, a certain spiritual path. I really feel you were called to work with crystals and chakras. I really do. And help, and more, and I see you more with, I don't know why I want to say that, young teens, with teens and young adults. They're showing me teenagers. I don't know why. They're showing me teenagers. But as this says, you're not limited to teenagers. But I see a lot of teens around you and seeing you as an inspiration, as a light to follow. If that makes sense. Time to follow your dreams. Your real dreams. You're welcome, Medieval Moon. I knew there was a reason why I need to call you up front. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was a message here for you. Okay, folks. Let's see, what time is it? 2:49. Wow. I almost 2 hours here. Woo! And I hadn't had a break. Well, guess what? I haven't felt that I needed a break. But Mother Nature says, I gotta go relieve myself. I gotta go to have a break. Oh, my guides are on it today. And, and I burned some of that sage, Medieval Moon. And I opened through this live today, playing this singing bowl. And when I played that singing bowl, most of the people that were already here in the room felt the vibrations. And boy, I was buzzing in my crown chakra. Woo! You would have thought I had a dozen beers. Yeah, I love all the cards. I'm so grateful. But my two treasured items is that singing bowl and this crystal ball. Because I don't know if you heard me, Medieval Moon, or when you come in, I compared it to this small one. I held them up together. This is like that little, we'll say like a computer monitor trying to watch TV on a computer monitor, compared to the big one, the big screen TV on the wall, the 72-inch TV on the wall. That's the difference of scrying in this versus that big, large crystal ball. Oh, I know the energy was heavy Wednesday. It sure was. Anyhow, my bladder's about to burst, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hold down the fort. No, that little one I actually scried out of Medieval Moon. I actually scried from it. But the images were small. Oh, and I just knocked. How did that happen? My guides are fucking with me. They knocked over my iPad. Oh, probably because I decided to get up and leave. That's why. There we go. Fixed. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. And welcome to the Mystic Tribe. Okay. Who's next in the hot seat? Okay. Which deck, please? This one. Okay. May I please have a message for Solcito for their highest good, please? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear for their highest good? Interesting. Interesting. This is definitely a message that you need to hear. You need to evaluate yourself from within. You are not broken. You may think you are, but you're not. Stop telling yourself that you are broke and that you can't be fixed. 7, the number 34 reduces to a 7. That is about success. That is about evaluation and seeing your own personal potential. It's about not dwelling on the past, not dwelling on what so-and-so did to you. Taking accountability for yourself. Oh, no wonder things look awkward. I didn't close my gate. I locked myself in. But stop telling yourself that you're broken. Whoever did what they did to you, stop giving them credit. Stop feeding their energy. Stop feeding their ego. You're stronger than that. And that is your message. Thank you. Welcome, Drama. Welcome to the Mystic Tribe. KLC. Well, it's possible that message was actually for somebody else, but I'm glad that you got something out of that too. It is possible. It's not uncommon for me to give a reading to one person and it still resonate on some level this with somebody else also. And I want to say, I'm going to toot my own horn here and toot my tribe's horn. Out of all the lives that I've been in and I've watched with live readings or whatever, I feel that I have the best tribe on YouTube. The most loving, the most accepting, the most giving. Okay, Elsie. This is positive. There is somebody around you. Your message is that a true friend will support you on your journey of self-discovery. Oh, I'm buzzing right now, hon. I'm buzzing. And again, in the crystal ball, they're giving me a message here. They're saying, remember, the message is a true friend will support you, not a foe. As in F-A-U-X. False. Okay? A true friend will support you, not a faux friend. Be discerning. A true friend is not going to put conditions on their friendship either. Remember that. A true friend is not going to put conditions on your friendship, on their support. Okay? Okay. Okay. Susan W. Let's have a chat. I am going to bust your bubble. There is no such thing as a twin flame. That is a theory that somebody made up for money. There is no such thing as a twin flame. The definition of a twin flame is one single soul went into a room and split in half. You're not half of a soul, you're a whole soul. The soul does not split. Let me repeat that. A soul does not split. Which totally busts the theory of twin flame. Yes, you can have a soul tribe. You can have a karmic connection with somebody. You can have a soul mate. But there is no, you can have multiple soulmates. And soulmates are not always limited to romance. Your brother or sister can be a soulmate. Your father or your mother, a best friend, a co-worker. Simply put, a soulmate is part of your soul tribe that you travel from lifetime to lifetime with. That you have a deep soul bond with. Okay? So, that is why I do not believe in twin flames. I believe it's non-existent. It was a money maker. It's all that it was. And to get And I never heard the word twin flame until YouTube. Somebody on YouTube threw that word out, a twin flame. Whether it's to attract viewers, subscribers, I do not know. You're quite welcome, Susan. I am not the only reader on YouTube that does not believe in believe in twin flames also. So there's a couple of us. And I gotta say this. A majority of the readers on YouTube throw that twin flame term out there so that they could get views, so that they could get subscribers on their videos. There's a handful, just very select few, and I like to call us the elite, that we're awake. We know the truth about twin flames. You're welcome, Natalie. You know, as soon as I hear a reader mention, "Oh, you're twin flame," I click off because I'm like, okay, you're full of shit. You're throwing twin flame out there. You're full of shit. And if I'm subscribed, I'll unsubscribe. It's like, be gone. I'm gone because I don't believe in that. Yes, I watch Sassy Scorpion. She is one of my top readers that I watch. And I only watch a couple of them now. I used to watch a slew of them. There's only 2 or 3 readers that I will watch. Soul Source Tarot is another one. Jennifer of Soul Source Tarot, she doesn't believe in them either. Yes, she is. Okay, so we are on to Lisa Sims. Okay. I know what deck that they're calling me to. Where am I going to put this deck when I'm done with it? I'll put this one away. I don't need this one. Okay, Lisa, you're in for a treat. This is one of them, also from Medieval Moon. I've seen this on Etsy only. This is the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. Okay. And this is the deck that I was called to use for you, Lisa. As you can see, my channel is extremely small, and there's a reason for it. Because I don't do fluff. I don't do bullshit. I've lost subscribers because I told the truth. I did not paint a picture of rainbows and unicorns. So I lose subscribers all the time because of that. Occasionally I have I'll have some really good readings. But as soon as there's one that forces somebody to face some kind of truth, unsubscribe, and they're gone. Okay. Okay. And for some of you that may not be aware, I have another channel that I don't do any readings on as far as zodiac readings or anything like that. It's called Tarot Tales. If you're interested in snooping and seeing what's going on with the royals or what's going on over in Ukraine or other celebrities or unsolved mysteries, I go into like a little bit of a documentary and talk about the story, the backstory, and I throw some cards and see what the tarot has to say. Okay. I launched that one in that channel in August. Yep, they're lost, Natalie. Absolutely. Okay, Lisa. Can I have a message for Lisa? Thank you. Oh, very appropriate, if I do say so myself. And this is when I do some career readings. When I go into the career readings for the zodiacs, the next time I do them, I'm going to use this as the oracle. Absolutely. Okay. You've got balance for your business and career reading. Okay. Manifest amazing business results by staying in balance. Work hard, but take breaks to get back into the ease and flow. Feel the joy as you work. In other words, yeah, work can feel like a chore. Yeah, you might get up and say, I don't really feel like doing it today. Or you could be at the opposite end of the spectrum. Work, and have no time to enjoy yourself. Either case, scenario, lacks a sense of balance. And I feel that that is something that you need to work on. Obvious. Card flew out of the deck. And my guides, what I'm seeing in my crystal ball is 3 times in capital letters Y-E-S, exclamation, exclamation point, exclamation point. And it's like in a column. Yes, 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 with exclamation points. Okay? So they definitely want to drive this home to you. You have to work on a sense of balance of work and play. Because what happens when you work way too much? You burn yourself out. And they're actually showing me a picture of a candle. And I am seeing the candle lit at both ends. So kind of take a hint from that. Balance things out in your life between your work and your leisure and your play. Where did I put my... All of a sudden I got flies in here and I don't know where the fuck they came from. I wonder if the electric fly swatter is charged up or not. I might have to grab it. Okay. Sheila. Oh no, Sheila's asking. Okay, all specific. Okay, got that. Who's next? Yes, the free readings are general in nature. It is basically a message for your highest good of what you need to know now. It may or may not answer your specific question. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So you may be concentrating on love life when maybe there's something financial or something work related or family related that you need to pay attention to. That's just an example. Dorothy. Okay. Very interesting that they want moon magic for you. So let's take a look here. Okay, Dorothy, what do you have for Dorothy, please? What do you have for Dorothy? Okay, you actually had 2 cards that popped out, and I'll take them both. I explore my wildness and danced in pleasure. Okay. I accept that here and now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. Okay. These are the messages. These are the backs. Almost paints a picture. You see that? I'm almost feeling like, honey, I feel like you need to let your hair down. I think that you walk the road of caution. I think that you walk the road of caution. A little extremely serious type energy. I swear you were. I mean, you're coming across a strong air sign, air energy. I don't know if you're an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I feel you're learning something here. Learning something about yourself. Or need to learn something about yourself. Your energy is you're very guarded. And one of the reasons why I'm saying that is your energy is not very open. It's like your energy is not giving me a lot of information here. You're a Scorpio. I bet you got air in your chart, Miss Scorpio. That makes a hell of a lot of sense because Scorpios keep shit to themselves. No wonder they wanted moon magic. Me to bring out the moon magic deck for you. No wonder. Because the moon represents things that are hidden, things we keep to ourselves under the moon. How we really feel under the moon. Very secretive. And yes, sometimes closed off to the world. Scorpio says, I do not want anybody to see my inner self. Very disciplined. Very disciplined. And there is a wild side living within you, that wants to come out, and you actually take on some fire. You play emperor and say, nope, we can't have that shit. Nope. But it's like they're saying it's okay to express yourself. It's okay to open up and be a little bit vulnerable. It's okay to enjoy life. And my guys just said, tell her to go out dancing or something. Go out and go see a band. Go have some fun. So take that as that resonates. You're welcome, Dorothy. I absolutely could pull a card for you, hon. I could. Okay. G. Lily. Okay. Haven't used this card since the first draw. This deck. But this deck's calling. Okay. So G. Lily. G. Lily. Okay, may I have a message for G. Lily, please, for her highest good? A message for G. Lily for her highest good. I don't even know how long I've been live. Wow. Since right around 1. 2.5 hours. This is a marathon. Haven't had a marathon in a while. Okay. Today's your lucky day because you got 2 cards that came out. You got the crowning and the anointed. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, you got some soul gifts, honey. Some soul gifts that are waiting to be discovered. I don't know if you've been experiencing any headaches lately. It's kind of, those headaches, if you have been, are kind of like growing pains in a way. I am getting the crowning chakra and you being an anointed one. Okay, no headaches? Okay. Well, you might experience some headaches coming up soon because it's growing pains. They specifically said headaches to me. Okay? So that might be something that comes up, but don't get alarmed. It's growing pains. That's your crown chakra trying to open up. Okay. So there's a sense of an awakening happening here, and Spirit is saying, are you going to accept the call? Like, I feel like there's something beautiful blooming within you. Don't shut it down. And I'm buzzing. Just saying. And it's about finding your empowerment. Just keep on working it. Keep on meditating. Getting into your quiet space. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's kind of like it's a muscle. It's a muscle. You're like you can't go to the gym 2 or 3 times and expect to be bulked up and slim and all muscular. It takes work. You got to work that muscle. Same thing with your psychic abilities, your spirituality. You got to work it and build it. Okay? You're welcome, G. Lily. Okay, Sheila is next. And my dear sweet radical, how many more do I have? Because I am going to ask you not to add any more to the list. Two? Okay. Okay. I feel your guardian angels want to speak. Okay, I lied as far as having boxes. I have a few of the boxes. This is a heart-shaped deck, so I kept it in the box. Okay, also gifted by Medieval Moon. Okay. Not an easy deck to shuffle. But I got your heart. Okay. You've got the card of inner child. Okay, nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. So I'm not sure how that resonates with you, but I felt this message to come out for you. Okay? Ooh. I'm just curious if as a child, if you had a, or when you were younger, if you had a head injury. I just keep on feeling something up here. Almost feeling like a head injury. I'm just curious. Or somebody close to you. They may have had a head injury. Maybe they're not with us anymore. I just feel this. I feel a head injury. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be confirmation to you. Something about a head injury. They're showing me that you have some childhood stuff that may be residual that you may need to deal with. I'm not going into specifics on that, but I am seeing some stuff in my crystal ball. Your father, okay. Your father's around. Your father's around. But there's something about when you were a child that you need to address. That's that healing and nurturing that inner child. Taking care of the insides. Okay? And your father is acting like a guardian angel to you. Yeah, there was some conflict, some kind of conflict in your childhood. I'm not sure what it was. Well, I kind of know, but okay, moving on. The free list is closed. Only those that are on the list currently are the ones I'm going to deal with. Because I've been on here for an extremely long time already. Longer than typical. Now, why is this deck going to give me a hard time going in? There we go. Okay, Drama. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome. Okay, dear Spirit, what does Dreamer need to know for her highest good at this moment, please? What does Dreamer need to know for her highest good at this moment? One of the things that did come through as I was shuffling was abundance. Feeling abundant, feeling good about yourself. Being confident, independent. Whoa. Okay, there's your card. So, the universe is asking you a question. And before you answer it, you're being told to rest and consider your answer very carefully. What does your heart want? That's what the universe is asking you. They're asking you a question. What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. But before you do that, my guides are showing me, and they're telling me, be careful for what you wish for. That's why they said rest, contemplate it, search within yourself, and above all, be brutally honest. Do you want something that's unhealthy for you because it's safe, it's rooted, it's grounded, it's been around for a long time? Is it because you've become complacent and got set in your ways in a pattern that is comfortable? So you accept things, say, "Though this is how it is, and that's just it." Or are you going to be brutally honest with yourself and say, okay, maybe I need to change. Maybe I need to make better decisions. Maybe I need to get unstuck from old patterns and behaviors. No longer being acceptance of ignorant behavior from others. No longer accepting lame excuses. So, the universe is challenging you. You can manifest exactly what you want. But be mindful and careful about what you wish for. Okay? Okay. Uju. Or UJU. Okay. I will pull a card for you, a message for you. As soon as they tell me what deck they want me to use. Man, we're using a lot of decks today. Okay, I will get messages. The free reads are general in nature. Okay. For specific questions, it does require a donation. And whatever comes out, whatever you need to know for your highest good. For any of you that would be interested in a private reading with me, You just go to my website at mysticjenn.com. My services are listed there, and you can book a private reading with me. I do my private readings via Zoom. Zoom meeting. Private Zoom meeting. Okay? And if you go and choose, it'll ask you to choose your time and your date and everything, tell you what's available. And then it'll automatically create the Zoom meeting, and you'll get a confirmation email. Okay. Okay, we got your card flipping right here. Oh, this is interesting. This is kind of like on the order of manifestation. There's your card. The things that come to mind is if you could dream it, you can create it. Okay, it's like stop worrying so much. Turn your worry into wonder. Surrender to the experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? So they're saying if you can dream it, you can create it. 35 reduces to an 8. Okay? I don't know if the number 8 is significant to you or not, if that means something to you, or the 8th of a month. Maybe, I don't know if that's confirmation or not. But 8s are a gateway. Yes, they are a movement. They do bring change, usually swift change. Sometimes 8s can be about communication, but also a gateway. The gateway into your mind, into your creativity. I feel like you have some dreams that you have thought about. But have not acted upon it. Why? The 8th represents strength in the major arcana of the tarot, which its symbol is the lion, talking about courage and confidence. You just got to take that leap of faith, honey, and make that dream a reality. Okay, I want to have a little bit of fun here. I'm going to take a look here. Oh, somebody was spamming my chat, huh? Okay. Angel Con. I know you can still hear me. You just can't comment right now. Do not spam my chat. Here's the dealio. You want specific questions require a donation. Free readings are a card pull like what I just. I am not sure why I got disconnected. But anyhow, the free reads, it's just like what I pulled here. General in nature, whatever you need, whatever spirit wants you to know, or your guides want you to know for your highest good at this moment. That's all that they are. Specific questions require a donation. No, Dreamer, it wasn't you. It was on my end. I think I had a hiccup in my... Oh. I had a hiccup in my internet connection. So, no more spamming my chat. That's just how I roll here. You can ask one time. Just all it takes is being one time to be asked to the free list. I'll pull a card. If you ask your question 20 times, you're going to get put in timeout. Do it again, and you will be blocked permanently. I don't put up with bullshit. Well, I thank you, Radikar, also. And now that the was that the last, or was there any other free reads, or was that it? I think that was probably it. Because before I go, actually, well, there is one more reading that I have to do. Radikar, I'm going to pull cards for you, hon. I was just felt called, even before I knew I was going to do this, even before I started my live today, that I was going to pull cards for you for a message. Because you do so much for me. You have no idea how appreciative I am for all that you do. All the help that you give me. And I'm obeying Spirit. I just felt to pull you a card. I don't do it often enough. And you deserve it. I mean, you're up in the middle of the night here, honey. With me. I know. I'll be gentle. But you're like 14 hours ahead of me. You were up for the past almost 3 hours. You had to set your alarm. You were in bed. So, just shows how much I appreciate you. Aww. Oh, this is so sweet. You know, here's your card, hon. And I'm going to tell you my interpretation. You are the joy seeker. You know how to celebrate small accomplishments, small goals. Your heart chakra is just glows and just radiates. And not only are you a joy seeker, you know how to give out joy. Your energy is just so radiant. It could put the grumpiest person into a much better mood. You are very loved. You are loved by many. You are loved by many, including myself. You're just a big ball of sunshine. Big ball of sunshine. Not to mention intuitive. You are true and authentic in your spiritual walk. You are a pillar in multiple communities. You're a pillar in the universe. Now that is my last reading for this afternoon, folks. So, I love you too, Radikar. I love you too, with all my heart. And you're a true blue loyal. You've been with me for how many years? And you don't skip a beat. Okay. And I thank you for you being in my life and being my moderator and my friend. So, with that said, everybody, I do thank everybody for joining. I thank everybody who has donated today. Truly, truly grateful. I love each and every one of you. And I wish you the best as you move forward through the rest of this weekend. Until we meet again, the plan is Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So, until we meet again, I love you all. Love and light, namaste, blessed be. Now I get to stand up and stop this.